would agree with me when I say that a trip to Asia sums up a complete travel experience. Today, I still wonder how Asia keeps the perfect balance of an upbeat city and a serene countryside. Like Hong Kong, for example. It amazes me how it houses towering skyscrapers and huge business centers without compromising natural attractions. In fact, almost 3/4 of Hong Kong is comprised of natural parks and reserves. What a very convenient place, as you can easily find a relaxing place to go after having a vibrant night in the city. But to further complete your Hong Kong trip, I have a list of the 10 things you must try when visiting Hong Kong in 2023. If you have your own not-to-miss Hong Kong experience, feel free to share it in the comments section below. Now, let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 10 is try dim sum in a traditional tea house. Forgive me if I have to say my favorite travel motto. No travel is complete without a food trip, especially in Hong Kong. It is one of the Asian cities where you can try great food at a very affordable price. Don't miss your chance to try their authentic dim sum in many traditional tea houses and variants. In Dim Sum Jordan's, you can try large portions of the seafood, stuffed peppers, and eggplant while enjoying its cozy tea house vibe. But if you want an absolutely authentic dim sum experience, line up early at Lean Hewn Tea House, where not only can you try the best dim sum in town, but also have a genuine Hong Kong food trip experience. A complete dim sum meal usually costs $15 to $90, which is worth it for the food quality and experience. They typically don't accept cards, so always be prepared to pay in cash. Next at number 9 is ride the Star Ferry. If you watch many Hollywood movies such as Doctor Strange, Transformers, Age of Extinction, Johnny English Reborn, and Contagion, you have probably seen a glimpse of Kowloon and Hong Kong Island. Those are the same places where you can ride the iconic Star Ferry. It is the most comfortable and cheapest transportation if you travel from Kowloon to Hong Kong Island, or vice versa. For a maximum price of almost 60 cents, you can already avail of a single journey ticket for the Star Ferry with discounts for the lower deck seats, children, and senior citizens. This is the cheapest transportation that I have ever seen in my entire travel journey. Although the lower deck is cheaper, the upper deck offers a more incredible waterfront view. Next in line at number 8 is see Victoria Peak. Watching the sunset from Victoria Peak is just so magical. No wonder it is a famous spot for couples who want to have some romantic sunset moments. With a height of 1,800 feet, you might wonder how to reach the peak. Well, you have to take a funicular ride on a peak tram or a bus to get to the observation platforms and the peak. You can also complete your romantic date night in the restaurants in Victoria. To make your visit there more worth it, take your time and walk around to see the city's panoramic view, which is excellent both day and night. There's usually a long queue on the peak tram, so I recommend arriving early or purchasing your tickets ahead of time, which costs almost $8 for a single journey. Coming in at number 7 is explore Old Town Central. Of course, before Hong Kong became its current state of modernity, it also had its fair share of a rich history. You can also get to know that when you explore the Old Town Central of Hong Kong, the oldest yet lively part of Hong Kong. I mentioned that Asia perfectly balances an upbeat city and a serene countryside, right? Well, the Old Town Central also boasts its flawless balance between Hong Kong's global competitiveness and local aesthetic. It is where vintage temples stand in the same street as the most fashion-forward concept stores. Traditional tea houses coexist with modern art galleries. To better appreciate the Old Town Central, I suggest exploring it on foot. Next at number 6 is try street food in Mong. Looking for a great street food stall in Hong Kong is easier than you thought because it is divided by areas. Take Mong, for example, the city's busiest site and where you can try the best sweets. You can find a branch of the Joyful Dessert House in Mong that serves the city's best matcha lava cake. There's also the Kitsui, where you can buy takeaway Chinese pastries and fish-shaped cookies filled with red beans. And if you are craving a non-Chinese snack, you can also check out the Three Potatoes, where you can buy potato-baked snacks such as French fries and hash browns. The best thing about these stalls is that they are open until 3 a.m., so you can make the most of your Hong Kong night out. But before we begin, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. You can also turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on my next uploads. Let's continue with number 5. Visit the outlying islands. Now it's time for some nature exposure. With over 250 outlying islands, you'll surely find a perfect spot to unwind after your city tour. You must not miss Ting Ping Chau, where you can see a beautiful landscape and try active adventures such as hiking, climbing, and swimming. You can also try overnight camping in this UNESCO World Heritage Site to see the beautiful sunrise and starry skies at night. For some historical and cultural experience, I also recommend going to Cato or Crooked Island and getting to know its story, being once a traditional fishing village and having interesting geology. Next at number 4 is explore the Temple Street Night Market. For some shopping galore, the Temple Street Night Market will surely be your heaven. It is the largest market in Hong Kong, located in the Kowloon neighborhood. Going here is better if you plan a ride on the Star Ferry or have a food trip in the Jordan area. The Temple Street Night Market opens at 6 in the evening. Still, it gets busier by 9 p.m. You'll understand why when you see almost everything being sold in this market, including food, clothes, electronics, accessories, and more. You can buy your souvenirs and gifts here. Coming in at number 3 on the list is meditate at the Big Buddha and Pauline Monastery on Lantau Island. Your Hong Kong trip will really be completed if you do not see the Big Buddha or the Tiantan Buddha. Take the 268 steps up the 34-meter bronze statue located on Lantau Island. 268 steps might sound too intimidating, but the scenic view along the way is definitely worth it. While you are there, you can also visit the Pauline Monastery for a more intimate meditation. After that, you can also try some Buddhist cuisine. Next at number 2 on the list is enjoy the nightlife in Lam Kwai Fong. Oh, this is what you've been waiting for, having a blast in Lam Kwai Fong. Although there are plenty of nightclubs in Hong Kong, the ones in Lam Kwai Fong are the best. This is where you can find classy and fashionable nightclubs and bubbly cocktails. This is also where you can unleash your party animal and dance with local and foreign clubgoers. Before we go to the top of this list, be sure to like this video. If you want to know more about traveling, I have more videos about it that you can check on the channel. While you're at it, please do subscribe. Don't be shy to click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future uploads. And now, the number 1 on the list is to experience the culture through historical sites. Setting the food, clubs, and all kinds of entertainment aside, another great way to complete your Hong Kong adventure is to know its culture and history. What better way to do that than actually experiencing it through various historical sites? If you are traveling to West Kowloon, you can learn about Hong Kong's traditional craftsmanship, historical buildings, and authentic food scene. There are also historical buildings in the Central's backstreets and markets. You can also visit the Sham Shui Po neighborhood, which used to be a traditional working-class neighborhood and now has modern cafes, galleries, and concept stores. And there you go. Those are the 10 things you must try when visiting Hong Kong this 2023. Do not hesitate to consider these things as you plan your trip to Hong Kong. Again, please make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. So, what's your favorite thing to do in Hong Kong? Please comment down below. Until next time.